What up, Triple T? This is Tim. I'm back again with another Table Talk Time reaction. So today we're going to be reacting to none other than Adam Calhoun&Struggle Jennings. Now they just came out with a new track, a new song off their Legends album, and it was released today on June 3rd. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we do a video here on Table Talk Time, because remember, this is not my channel, this is your channel, and I'm going to tell you that every single day. And before we get started in this reaction, first of all, let me just say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everyone who has subscribed in the last 10 days and for been watching all the videos these last 10 days. I greatly appreciate it. You've helped make this channel grow more than what it was. So, thank you and welcome to the family. And I enjoy reading everyone's comments. I don't respond to all of them, but I do read them. That's why you see a heart sign. Let you know that I did see it. Okay? So, keep them coming. Keep them positive. Don't be negative. And don't hate on one another. Because remember, we're a family and we're just going to talk about it. Alright, Triple T, you know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, enjoy the ride. Because we're going to be reacting to, like I said, Adam Calhoun&Struggle Jennings, called reLACS. It was released today on June 3rd. Let's get it.
Is the restaurant open? I'm just running out of raps, breaking down the fact. When I see you, I'ma beat your ass. I ain't trying to hear about a damn fist fight. You ain't breaking glass in a dish fight. Motherfuckers going nuts when they see a rapper this white. Killing that.
Woohoo! Boy, Adam came out strong right there. He said, hey, he ain't trying to hear none of that. He said, if you and your boys come to my town, you're going to end up like a doormat. He said, you ain't about no fist fights. He said, you can't even break a glass in a dish fight. Well, that says a lot right there. Hey, say what you want. You don't want to mess with Adam Calhoun. That dude's a straight beast. He will put hands on you. And he trains every day in the gym anyway, doing that MMA stuff. So, mess around if you want to. Just because he might be, well, he'll turn 40 this year. Just because he's 40, don't mean he won't bring that smoke to you. That's why when everybody comes on the channel, they be talking about my age. Hey, I'm no tough guy, but don't judge a book by its cover. Don't let this gray hair fool you now. Come on, Adam, he's preaching. Let's get it.
Everything in sight, this might cause a bunch of violence. Ask me if I give a fuck about a riot. I'm just trying to shed light on my people that they trying to keep quiet. Be silent. Fuck that ain't happening. Especially when this old cracker ass cracker rap was cracking. I'ma make this pop. I make history.
Woohoo! Boy, I just spoke on that. He said, hey, stop. He said, I don't care about no riots. He said, I care about my people who's trying to stay silent. He says, don't worry about this old ass cracker. I'm just going to keep rapping. That's tough. Some of you young bucks out there think people over the age of 40 shouldn't be listening to rap. Some of y'all say I shouldn't be doing this. You say, oh, what do you know about rap? You're too old to be doing that. I'm sorry, I didn't know music had an age. But that's okay. Because one thing about music, it soothes the saddest beats. It fills your soul up with joy. So I'm going to be listening to hip-hop and country rap to the day I die. And God willingly, I'm going to keep doing this to the day I die. So those of you who don't like me doing it, well, deuces. Hit the door. Those of you do, stick around. Because we're going to have some fun. Come on, Adam, keep preaching.
You make hip hop. Bitch stop or you get shot. Ride for your wristwatch. Ride with my guys, you gon' end up in the dishwash. Real life, no movie. Still a bunch of goonies. You gon'
Whoa, that was a bar right there. He said, hey. He said, I'm going to keep rapping while you make hip hop. He said, stop. He says, you're going to get robbed and get your wrist robbed. He said, I'm going to rob you from your wrist watch. That's a tongue twister right there. That's tough. He's basically saying, you say what you want to, come at me if you want to. He said, but I'm going to keep rapping my stuff while you do that hip hop stuff. And keep messing around, I'm going to rob you of your shit. That's basically what he's saying. Once again, don't judge a book by its cover. See, Adam Calhoun, he's old school. He grew up in the late 80s, early 90s. Where a lot of these young cats who come out today, they don't know about the lifestyle back then. They don't know what he actually went through. I can relate to it. He grew up in the inner cities of Chicago. I grew up in the inner cities near Baltimore. I know what it's like. So don't get twisted. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Because when you do, you're going to end up on the wrong side of it. And that's a fact. Come on, Adam. Let's get it.
To shoot me, bitch. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Take your broke ass home out the door and say, bitch. Talking that tough shit. You and your boys gonna end up on the floor like a bitch. How you like me now when you looking at the ground? I'm just singing to the crowd, yeah, bitch. That's how it sounds when you try to fuck around and you coming.
Well, that's tough. He said, hey, how you like me now? He said, you come mess around, you're going to be looking at the ground like a bitch. Hey, that's true though. And for the older subscribers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These young bucks out there, they think, oh, you too old, I can take you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. When I was a young man, I swung on my pops. I thought I could whip him. I thought I knew everything. Well, he cleaned my clock. He was 57 at the time. I was 17. All the way up to the day he died, I would never try it again. Because when he passed at 82, he still could fight. And he knew how to throw those hands. And that's what Adam's saying. So you can come around me if you want to. You can judge me on my age. But when you do, you end up on the ground like a little bitch. That's tough. Hey, this is a fight. So far, this song's a banger. I don't care what anybody says. He's spitting straight facts on this one. Come on, let's get it.
Hold out, mouth, crack a pipe down. I'm the lion of the circus full of clowns right now. Loose lips better tighten up tightly. Sighted in my sights, move to the right slightly. Nightly, I've been training with the Vikings. Wanna try me, I get mad and fight nicely. Don't take beef lightly, though salt I get spicy.
Oh my God, boy, that was a bar right there. He said, hey. He said, you wanna mess with me? Come on. He said, I've been training with the Vikings. He said, I'll kill you nicely. He said, you want to throw salt at me? I'll come back with some spices. He said, he's been working with the lions in the circus. He's the lion keeper. He's basically speaking on what Adam just said. That's why they call the album The Legend. Yes, they're not young anymore. They've been around the game. But these young bucks want to roll up on them. They think they can out-rap them. And some of them think they can take them physically. I.e. Shotgun Shane. Y'all remember 3 months ago, he challenged Adam Calhoun to a fight. Then all of a sudden, Shotgun Shane mysteriously had to go to rehab, and he backed out of it. He said he needed 6 months to get ready, or 7 months. Adam said, you can take whatever time you want, because he trains every day. And that's what Struggle was just saying right there. You young bucks want to come at us? We're legends. You can catch these hands. That's why you should never judge a book by its cover. Well, hey, Struggle, he's spitting straight facts right now. Come on, let's get it.
I say politely, me losing's unlikely. You ain't got half of the heart as my wifey. You ain't
Oh my God, boy, that was a bar right there. He said, you ain't even got half a heart as my wifey. He basically saying, when you come to him, you ain't strong enough. He said his wife's got more heart and more game than you do. Boy. Man. Well, I know this pisses a lot of young hip-hop artists off. A lot of you young country rappers who don't like Adam Calhoun or Struggle Jennings, this song right here is pissing you off. I already know. Like Hozier, Shane, you know who you are. Come on, let's get it.
Gonna like me, cause you can't be like me. I made history in these streets, you can't rewrite me. Meth mouth, missing teeth, bitches can't bite me. The thought of a
He said, meth mouth, missing teeth, these bitches can't even bite me. And he grabs his jump. Man. He said, you can't be like me. You can't rewrite me. He said, I already been in the streets. I already made history. He said, a lot of you young bucks are trying to do what I did. He said, I already been there, done that, and I made the t-shirt. I didn't buy it, I made it. Come on, Struggle. Keep preaching, baby.
war really starts to excite me. Might be a deadly ass flame you're igniting. Blood on his white teeth, fat lip like Kylie. This rap beef taken to the streets like the 90s.
Whoa, he said, see? We take that rap beef to the street like it did in the 90s. I just spoke on that, about how Adam Calhoun grew up in the 80s and 90s on rap. And that's what they're saying. You young bucks out there think you're tough? Well, come on over to our side. And we're going to take you back to the old ways and show you how we handle beefs, like in the 90s. You didn't want that, because if you did, somebody was going to end up in a pine box. Y'all remember Biggie Smalls and Tupac? They had beef. Both ended up dead. I'm not saying they're going to shoot you or kill you, but you don't want to test those waters. That's tough. Come on, Struggles, let's get it.
We ain't trying to hear that shit. Take your broke ass home out the door and say, bitch. Talking that tough shit. You and your boys gonna end up on the floor like a bitch. How you like me now when you looking at the ground? I've been singing to the crowd, yeah. Bitch. That's how it sounds when you try to fuck around and you come in my town. You a bitch.
Yo, that was a fire song. That was a straight fire song right there. He said, hey, you mess around and come to my town, and you're going to end up on the ground like a bitch. And that's basically what they were saying. Don't mess around with us old dudes. Because if you do, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Some of y'all out there on the internet, y'all think, oh, them guys are too old. They can't do anything. I'll scuff them up. Just like Nick Light. He wanted to chat on Ryan Upchurch and Adam Calhoun. I did a video on that about a week ago. He thinks he's unbreakable. He thinks he can daggone tangle with the best of them. He probably got into a couple barroom fights. He probably won. That built his egos up. Now he thinks he's unstoppable. He can take on anybody. And what they were saying on this song today, hey, we're legends. Relax. Don't come at me like that, because if you do, you're going to end up on the ground while they're looking up screaming at the crowd. And that's facts. Alright, Triple T. I'm going to tell you, this song's a banger. I don't care. You may not like the reaction, but the song, you can't hate on that. This song is on point. Adam Struggles. Hey, this is a fire track right here. Y'all outdid yourself on this one. I got mad respect for this one. I'm definitely putting this on my playlist. All right, Triple T, you know the deal. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the song. Let me know what message you got out of it. Put a comment down below so we can talk about it. All right, Triple T, be kind to yourself. Love yourself, love your family, love your neighbors too, include your enemies. And as always, God bless you and God bless America. Until next time, Triple T, this is Tim with your Table Talk Time reaction. Have a good night.